Ice Legend getting fractious in 5. They're racing now from the 1650. And it was a pretty good dispatch. There was no early pace from V Chevalier. Nearly Fine going back with Nicholson Returns. About 5 or 6 going forward. Everlaugh the widest. Vukan there. Ice Legend go for T towards the inside. Win Fighter, and then came Super Red Dragon. Poor old Everlaugh's 4 deep into the first turn. Behind Super Red Dragon is Rainbow Light. Win Fighter. V Chevalier back on the inside, and then came Fearless Fire. Viva Popcorn Nearly Fine, and Nicholson Returns as last. Out towards the 1100. 27.62. The speed's all right. And it's Go for T in front by 3/4. Everlaugh got across to the one-off position, and they're 2 clear on Vukan and Super Red Dragon. A length away to Ice Legend. 2.5 V Chevalier, Rainbow Light. A length and a half to Win Fighter. 3 out around Fearless Fire, Viva Popcorn. At the 750, they top the rise. Second last, Nearly Fine, and Nicholson Returns as last of all. Go for T is the leader, heading towards the 600 metres. Shows out by a length. Everlaugh second. There's been no change to the order. Super Red Dragon third, cuddled up on the inside of Vukan. 2 lengths Ice Legend, V Chevalier midfield the rail. Rainbow Light, Win Fighter's done it tough throughout. Viva Popcorn scrubbed up. Fearless Fire Nearly Fine, and Nicholson Returns. Go for T turns in first at the 300 metres over Everlaugh, who's there to challenge, followed by Vukan. Here comes Rainbow Light out in the middle of the track. Ice Legend and Nearly Fine's taken all the shortcuts, and he's zooming up, and he's gone straight on by Fearless Fire and Win Fighter out wider, but Nearly Fine from last has bamboozled them. Nearly Fine has beaten Fearless Fire second, and third over out wider. Win Fighter's closed hard towards the inside. Go for T, Rainbow Light, Nicholson Returns, Viva Popcorn, Ice Legend, Vukan, Everlaugh, Super Red Dragon, and V Chevalier towards the rear. Big win up the inside has come from near last on the turn, pretty much last. And he's been too strong in the run to the wide. Joe Moreira, Casper Fownes, a well-deserved win. Fearless Fire second, Win Fighter third. Nicholson Returns has run into a 4th position. He came from back in the field where Nearly Fine was. But the contrasting run there, Nearly Fine had the run. He picked a path through between.
From those 11 starts, he'd been placed 4 times.
There we go then. From barrier 10, the winner. And Joe, definitely keen. You can see right from the outset, didn't want to be involved in any speed battle towards that first turn, angling across to the rail, and finds it very quickly, passing the Winnie post, and he's just about there. As Everlaugh rolls forward, got Vukan in the early stages as well, pushing forward, but eventually it's Go for T who finds the front here, and 27.62 from the start to 1200. Sanders 27.9, so a fraction inside. As they settle down into some sort of order, it's Everlaugh who's still trying to just work his way in there. But the field is strung out a long way, Paul. We've got our eventual winner with just 1 horse behind him, and well, the runner-up is just in front of him there, Nearly Fine in the white jacket with the striped sleeves.
Yeah, so set up nicely for the back runners here, and Go for T. You can see him doing it nice and comfortably at this stage. He did stay on. I think he ran 5th in the end. Super Red Dragon was getting the nice trail just in behind him. Everlaugh eventually got in. Vukan went forward. He wasn't too far away. You can see Ice Legend there. He was in those blue and yellow colours. The horse out wide, he's 3 wide as Win Fighter. He wasn't getting much luck at all and starting to go backwards. Rainbow Light was getting a nice enough run. Viva Popcorn was just the one in front of him in the red. Fearless Fire is just starting to make his run, and Nearly Fine, the grey in the inside there. He comes through the inside as Nicholson Return goes wide.
Yeah, so he's eventually run 4th. You can see now Joe angles back in, and I mean, it's a proper turn of foot here to quicken past the field. Fearless Fire's 1 from the right is eventually run in 2nd place. Who's that running out of room down the middle there for a moment? Nearly Fine hits the front.
V Chevalier,
V Chevalier, was it, in the